Time travel. The very phrase sparks our imagination. It hints at possibilities beyond our current reality. We yearn to witness pivotal moments in history. Imagine standing beside a young Alexander the Great or having tea with Cleopatra. The allure of the unknown future is just as captivating. What technological marvels await us? What will the world look like in a century? These questions have fueled countless science fiction stories and captured our collective imagination for generations. For centuries, time travel has remained firmly in the realm of fantasy. It was a concept best left to the pages of H.G. Wells and the imaginative worlds of Star Trek. Yet, in the 21st century, a glimmer of possibility has emerged. The rapid evolution of technology, particularly in artificial intelligence and virtual reality, has breathed new life into this age-old dream. While we may not be stepping into physical time machines just yet, the convergence of AI and VR is offering us something extraordinary, the opportunity to experience the past and envision the future with a vividness never before imagined. It's the dream we never dared to fully embrace. The limitations of physics seemed insurmountable. Now, at the crossroads of science and imagination, we find ourselves on the cusp of a new era. An era where the past can be relived and the future can be explored, all from the comfort of our present reality. The driving force behind this potential revolution is the remarkable progress in two key technological realms: artificial intelligence and virtual reality. Each on its own represents a significant leap forward. But when combined, their synergistic potential is nothing short of groundbreaking. Virtual reality has come a long way from its early clunky iterations. Today's VR headsets offer immersive experiences that transport users to breathtakingly realistic digital worlds. Imagine exploring the Great Wall of China, diving into the depths of the ocean to swim with sharks, or even walking on the surface of Mars, all from your living room. The level of immersion VR offers is already changing how we experience entertainment, education, and even our daily lives. But VR alone can only take us so far. To truly simulate time travel, we need the intelligence and analytical power of AI. AI algorithms have become incredibly adept at analyzing vast amounts of data, identifying patterns, and making predictions. In the context of time travel, this translates to AI's ability to reconstruct the past and model potential futures with astonishing detail. By feeding AI historical data, texts, images, archaeological findings, we can teach it to recreate the sights, sounds, and even the social dynamics of bygone eras. This goes beyond simply building a static historical backdrop. AI can populate these virtual worlds with lifelike characters who behave and interact based on historical knowledge. Picture this: you put on a VR headset and boom, you're in ancient Rome. You're strolling through a busy market, hearing shopkeepers shouting about their goods. Chariots rumble on the stone streets. People are chatting in Latin, the language of ancient Rome. You see the Colosseum, not as old ruins, but big and impressive, like it was thousands of years ago. That's the amazing thing about AI-powered VR time travel. It's like stepping right into history, walking where people walked long ago and really understanding our past. But it's not just about looking back. AI and VR can also show us what the future be like. We can't know for sure what will happen, but AI is super smart. It can look at what's happening today with technology, our society, and the environment, and make some good guesses about the future. Then VR brings those guesses to life. We can actually experience those possible futures. Want to see a city running on solar and wind power? Curious about how self-driving cars will change our streets? AI-powered VR can give us a sneak peek at these possible futures. The journey of virtual reality has been marked by both ambitious dreams and the limitations of technology. Early attempts to create immersive digital environments dating back to the mid-20th century were often met with clunky interfaces, limited graphical fidelity, and a persistent sense of disconnect between the virtual and real. These early forays, while groundbreaking for their time, often felt more like interactive novelties than portals to other worlds. However, the relentless march of technological progress has steadily chipped away at these limitations. The bulky headsets of the past have given way to sleek, lightweight devices that are more comfortable to wear and offer significantly enhanced visual clarity. Processing power has skyrocketed, allowing for the creation of increasingly complex and realistic virtual environments rendered in stunning detail. What was once a pixelated approximation of reality is now approaching a level of visual fidelity that can be breathtakingly convincing. But the true power of VR lies not just in its ability to fool the eye, but to engage the senses and, in doing so, transport the user. Modern VR systems incorporate sophisticated spatial audio that mimics real-world acoustics, placing sounds accurately in three-dimensional space. Haptic feedback devices are beginning to emerge, allowing users to feel the weight of virtual objects and the textures of virtual surfaces. These advancements are key to transforming VR from a passive viewing experience into a truly immersive one. Section 2. A world within reach, breaking down the barriers of time and space. One of the most profound implications of VR's evolution is its ability to democratize experiences that were once limited by geography, cost, or physical ability. Want to stand in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower? No need to book a flight to Paris. Simply don a VR headset and you can stroll along the Champs-Élysées from the comfort of your living room. Dream of scuba diving the Great Barrier Reef but lack the time or resources? VR can transport you to the ocean depths to explore vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. This ability to virtually traverse the globe has profound implications for education, tourism, and even social interaction. Students can embark on virtual field trips to ancient ruins or distant galaxies, experiencing history and science in ways that textbooks could never replicate. Individuals with disabilities who may face barriers to physical travel can experience the freedom and joy of exploring new places virtually. And in a world grappling with the challenges of climate change, VR offers a more sustainable way to satisfy our wanderlust without the environmental impact of long-haul flights. However, the true potential of VR extends far beyond simply replicating existing locations. It lies in its ability to create entirely new worlds, unbound by the constraints of physical laws or the limitations of reality. Want to explore a fantastical landscape where gravity works in reverse? VR can take you there. Curious about what it would be like to walk on the surface of a distant moon? VR can simulate that experience with astonishing realism. Section 3. The illusion of reality. Engaging the senses for deeper immersion. The key to VR's transformative power lies in its ability to trick the human brain into believing it is somewhere else, experiencing something real, even when it knows on an intellectual level that it is not. This suspension of disbelief, this willing surrender to the illusion, is at the heart of what makes VR so compelling. But achieving this level of immersion requires more than just impressive visuals. It requires engaging all of our senses. Imagine, for example, using VR to step back in time to a bustling medieval marketplace. You see the sights, wooden stalls laden with exotic spices and colorful fabrics, blacksmiths hammering away at glowing metal, children chasing chickens through the crowded streets. You hear the sounds, the murmur of conversations in languages you don't understand, the rhythmic clang of the blacksmith's hammer, the distant strumming of a lute. You even smell the smells, the earthy aroma of fresh bread baking, the pungent scent of livestock, the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. This multisensory immersion is key to creating a sense of presence, the feeling of actually being physically present in the virtual environment. When your senses are bombarded with information that aligns with your brain's expectations of what it means to be somewhere, your mind begins to accept the virtual as real, at least for the duration of the experience. This is where the true magic of VR happens, and it is this ability to generate a sense of presence that makes VR such a powerful tool for not just entertainment, but also education, training, and even therapy. Section 1. The Data Weaver, AI's role in reconstructing the past. While VR provides the canvas for virtual time travel, it is artificial intelligence that wields the brush, painting the intricate details that bring the past and future to life. AI, in this context, acts as a meticulous historian and a visionary futurist, analyzing vast data sets to reconstruct bygone eras and model potential future scenarios with remarkable detail. Imagine an AI tasked with recreating the bustling city of London during the Elizabethan era. It wouldn't simply render a generic cityscape, it would delve into the historical archives, meticulously analyzing maps, paintings, and even written accounts of daily life. This data-driven approach allows AI to go beyond superficial representations, capturing the nuances that make a particular time and place unique. The AI would learn, for example, that London in the 16th century was a city of contrasts, a place where opulent palaces stood in close proximity to squalid slums, where the stench of open sewers mingled with the aroma of freshly baked bread. It would understand the social dynamics of the era, the fashions of the day, the slang spoken in the streets. But AI's role goes beyond simply recreating static environments. By analyzing patterns in historical data, AI can begin to understand the forces that shaped the past, the economic trends, the political climates, the social movements that influenced the course of history. This understanding allows AI to create dynamic virtual worlds where events unfold not as pre-scripted sequences but as emergent outcomes of complex interactions between AI-controlled characters and the user. Section 2. Breathing life into history, AI-powered characters and interactions. One of the most compelling aspects of AI-powered VR time travel is the potential to interact with historical figures, not as static statues or pre-programmed automatons, but as believable characters with their own motivations, beliefs, and personalities. Imagine engaging in a lively debate with Leonardo da Vinci about the principles of art and science, or discussing political strategy with Queen Elizabeth I. These interactions wouldn't be scripted encounters. They would be dynamic conversations shaped by the AI's understanding of the historical figure's personality and the user's input. Achieving this level of realism in character interaction requires AI that can go beyond simply parroting historical facts. It requires AI that can understand and respond to natural language, interpret human emotions, and even improvise believable dialogue. This field, known as conversational AI, is rapidly advancing, with AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants becoming increasingly sophisticated in their ability to hold natural-sounding conversations. Of course, the goal is not to create AI characters that are indistinguishable from real people, a feat that remains firmly in the realm of science fiction. Rather, the aim is to develop AI characters that are believable within the context of the virtual experience, characters that can enhance the user's sense of immersion and provide a more engaging and educational journey through time.